The podcast you are listening to of Holmberg's Morning Sickness is brought to you by my friends at Eric's Family Barbecue in Avondale. Meat, mesquite, repeat. Trust me on this one. You've had barbecue before, but you haven't had it this good. Eric's Family Barbecue in Avondale, ericsfamilybbq.com.
Eric's Family Barbecue has arrived and is simply the best barbecue in Arizona. Come satisfy your taste buds with meats that are smoked over mesquite wood and sides that are made with fresh ingredients and tons of love. They have the best, juiciest brisket, pulled pork, rib sausage, turkey, or everyone's favorite, the Pitmaster Sampler that includes all the meat and 4 sides, mac and cheese, potato salad, coleslaw, corn, or beans, yum. And for dessert, try some creamy banana pudding, amazing. Eric's Family Barbecue in Avondale. Meat, mesquite, repeat. Make the trip, you won't be sorry. Dine in or take it to go. Go to ericsfamilybbq.com for more info.
Holmberg's Morning Sickness.
Hear the words you say sometimes? I mean, who talks like that?
98 KUPD.
Where is that? There's a terrible thing going on.
It looks like right by the freeway, so the 17-10 split.
Yeah, that
by the airport, like you said, John.
Yeah,
it's
jackknife
that one.
Truck went off the edge a little. It's just hanging there. I don't know if that's still going on, if this is old video or what we got going on, but that's frightening.
Breaking news.
Breaking news. Yeah, he jackknifed, and it's just the front end of the semi is just hanging off the edge of the, I guess that's a flyover, right? Or whatever that would be. It's a bridge.
Yeah, like the overpass.
Yeah.
And it looks like there's tow trucks there, but there's still cars going right under it.
How do you tow that off? It's just hanging over.
Yeah, I don't know.
Anyway, I hope everybody's
like,
okay.
Oh, no, they don't have that strapped up. That's the airlines, isn't it? To the trailer.
Yeah, I think
I don't know what that is. Yeah, that's the thing hooked
For
up
the
to
brakes.
the back.
Looked like they had it strapped up for a second, but that's no.
We got to call some engineers in on this one. That's going to be a tough tug.
Yeah, because as soon as they start tugging, it goes, right?
That's what I said. By the way, Scott Haynes, our funniest listener, came up with a great plan. Make it so you can't use Pornhub without a vaccination card. 99%. And it unblurs Japanese porn.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
For the people who got it. Everybody's in on that. Absolutely, we're all in on that. That's the perfect way.
No pixelated porn.
Even my dad would be like, all right,
what are you guys talking about?
Yeah. Yeah. You get your vaccine card, you're like, swipe it in the phone and make it work. That's pretty great. All right. Well, watch out for trucks that are hanging off the edge of the street this morning. Yeah. Hopefully, it doesn't look like anybody's hurt. I don't know how they got that guy out of that truck.
The door's open, so it looks like he might have crawled out of it. But
he's just hanging over nothing.
I don't know.
Yikes. Be careful. It's nasty out there. It's raining again now. Our windows are getting soaked. So it's going to last all day. It's only like 80 degrees, which is even better. This guy says the I-10 wreck, I just drove underneath it. It is creepy. Yeah, because the road that's going underneath it can look up at it.
I still don't know why that's open.
Yeah, because what if the weight of that thing flipped and brought the trailer of that thing down, because it's definitely going to be long enough to go over. Boy, oh boy. Anyway, well, good luck. And I say stay home. There's no reason for you to go driving around in this. Arizona can't drive in this stuff. We're terrible at it. We're not used to it. And it's perfect time for me to tell you that Hooters and Mick Ultra are bringing you the Brady report, and they love NASCAR. You don't want to think about that today. And when Chase wins, you win. Head to Hooters the day after a Chase Elliott finish in the top 10, and you'll score some delicious freebies while you're there. Enjoy an ice cold Mick Ultra, too. Hooters and Mick Ultra bring you this Brady Report. Brady Report.
Good Friday morning to you, Phoenix. Hello, world.
Hi.
We've made it.
That's right.
Happy National Vanilla Ice Cream Day.
Nothing wrong with that.
And let me get tomorrow out of the way for you.
All
On
right.
the weekend, National Tequila Day.
All right.
That I can go
Good
for.
combo.
Yeah.
And by the way, vanilla's number one reason everybody who craps on it is the best. Vanilla's awesome. Nobody ever looks at vanilla ice cream on a plate and goes, ugh, could have gotten something with nuts and raisins in it. Nope, except for Guy Fieri. He's got no taste buds.
Figures a cracker would say something like that.
Vanilla is awesome. You like vanilla.
Yeah.
Everybody does.
25% of U.S. parents are unmarried. That's not a huge jump from 25 years ago when it was 21%. It's a big increase from 50 years ago when it was just 7% were unmarried.
Well, you got married because you got pregnant back then. That went away.
This is the topic we were talking about not too long ago, but approximately 1 out of every 18 people has a third nipple.
Yep.
Most of the time it's a little small. It looks like a little freckle or a little mole.
A protuberance, as they say.
This one's not bad. The penalty for cannibalism in Idaho is up to 14 years in prison.
That's it.
They're out of
So you can murder them.
Well, no. That's
no.
different. Murdering and cannibalism, totally different.
So if
Brett
you
murders somebody.
So this is if you come upon a dead body.
No, if Brett murders somebody, I'm like, what you got in your fridge? You go,
Of course, I get blamed for it.
Troublemaker. Well, because you more than likely would have done it. And then I'm like, well, I know how to prepare this.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
But no time if you ate the person under extreme life-threatening conditions as the only apparent means of survival. It's all good.
Right.
Is Idaho the only state there? Because there are others.
Idaho's one that has some backwards laws.
Yeah, just a bit.
But Michael Legault says he worked with a bunch of Mormons when he worked at, he said, and he goes, look, I'm for your ban of potlucks, unless it's a Mormon potluck, because if you've never had funeral potatoes.
They're the best.
I don't even know what that is.
They're amazing.
What is it?
It's Mathia, because she grew up in Utah, so she actually has the recipe from them.
Really? Aren't they like
it's
scallop potatoes?
Yeah, it's like it's hard, but it's
right
got
here.
so many cheeses, and Brady would love it.
Yeah.
My mom has
Brady
her
would
version
love it. Yeah,
Of funeral potatoes?
Yeah, that
I'm not eating
her
that.
friends have.
I mean, I would almost kill somebody for these things. They're that good.
Top them with.
They're delicious.
So you bring.
So one whole stick of butter.
Yep, they're gonna kill you.
Bag of frozen shredded hash browns, onion, some flour, milk, chicken broth, salt and pepper, jack cheese, sour cream, sharp cheddar, potato chips, and Parmesan.
She doesn't do the potato chips.
Ralphie May.
Hey, everybody, it's Ralphie May. Just want to let y'all know about funeral potatoes. They lead you right to your funeral.
They do, but
You
they
can
are
have that.
amazing.
It's ambrosia bread.
They're
Don't
not
lie to
just for
yourself.
funerals.
It's great. No, it is. It causes funerals. You ain't going to one.
Ralphie,
You're
your
gonna be in a
potluck is
box.
funeral potatoes and your mac and cheese, so you got like 9 sticks
Look,
of butter.
Toledo, the adults were talking a second. Listen, you might as well serve it in a casket. All I'm saying is enjoy your funeral potatoes. I hope they tasted good. Now, that feeling in your chest, that's your heart blowing up. Hot garbage. Tell everybody, Brady.
Made them plenty of
I'm
times.
sure you have.
They're amazing.
Cheese and potatoes and cream soup and butter.
Yeah.
You've accidentally stumbled across that in like a midnight snack situation.
This recipe
You just
has
said
cream
lunch.
Yeah. This recipe has also cream of chicken soup in it.
And they're called
along with all
funeral
of that.
potatoes because it hastens the time you have here to your funeral. Yeah, it's not
This
for
is a
someone
nice
else.
little, cream of chicken or cream of mushroom works good in that.
So
That's
it's
not
no
the-
different than the heart attack grill name, which everybody laughed at. Funeral potatoes are designed
Are
to
what they are.
That's
stop you.
that's the modified recipe. That is not the OG Mormon recipe.
Oh,
I just
okay.
got the text on that.
Oh, well,
Miss New Booty
have her,
texts in?
Oh, yeah,
have her
'cause she's
send a
got it.
recipe.
What is it? Have her fire over
All
the
right.
goods. And then
That'll
we
be
can-
our rainy day recipe.
No, we'll kill Brady.
Yeah, perfect.
Trust me, Brady, it ain't so bad.
So good, Ralphie.
You can be laying half under a bed with your you found with your little pink dick out, but that's all right. You had a good last meal.
Speaking of little pink dongs,
Whoa.
more than half of American baby boys are circumcised.
You got to start
How
that
did
sentence
you
over.
follow
but
that right in there?
I don't know.
You dovetail that one perfectly.
Well done, Steve Irvin. Speaking of little pink dongs,
More than half of the American baby boys are circumcised.
more than half.
Yep, versus less than 3% in Europe,
Wow.
Finland, and Britain.
I would have thought in America that'd be a little higher.
Me too. If we're playing
Than-
card
than
sharks,
just
Me
half.
too.
I'd have gone like 85. Because
Yeah.
it's rare still in porn to see a sheathed unit. I still find them odd.
Yeah.
The Starbucks.
We're all cut. You're cut. We're all cut. I wonder why.
Oh, that
Well, there was a
that process is
Oh, I
horrifying.
can't imagine watching that.
They did that to Alex, and it's
there was that story running around says it robs them of your manhood, size and stuff, and so some people were.
Well, what it supposedly does is
pain
takes
and the-
away sensitivity.
sensitivity.
But it's for cleanliness also. Because
Yeah.
back in that, there's a bunch of gunk that gets in
Schmegma.
there. Okay.
Why does it?
Why does it have to have a word?
You're not
Whatever.
the one to deliver that.
Yeah, you
one.
can't. Look,
Sorry, Ralphie. Here we go.
You know what? You just took me off a meal. I don't know how you did it, Toledo. You wrecked my appetite. I was about to have some funeral potatoes until Toledo said, "Schmegma like a Jew." It's smegma, first of all.
I'm
pig.
Ashkenazi Jew.
And I don't want
Ralphie.
schmegma coming up there, shlomo. What's with the overpronunciations?
That's right. Toledo was a Jew. He can
He's
get away with
Ashkenazi
that.
Jew.
I forgot about that.
it's schmegma. Oy vey. Oy vey, I'm covered in it. It's bad for your health. Yeah, so it was a disease spreader because you had junk under there, and that's the original reason. But now, in fact, the weird thing is Ralphie coming in here, he was the one who was like adamant of not doing that to his kid. He goes, because it robs pleasure. Right. Yep. It supposedly desensitizes the wiener because it's exposed all the time.
Well, I told you how the process goes, right? They have a little crucifixion board at your pediatrician. It's a hard plastic board.
A cutting board?
They strapped Alex down to it, put his arms and his legs splayed out. She gets a forceps.
They spun him and threw knives.
Pulls out the thing and with a pair of scissors goes all the way around it. It's done in like 10 seconds. It is the worst thing. And he screamed bloody murder.
How old was he?
6 months.
Did they put needles in and numb it a little?
No,
they go straight bare.
Yeah.
Little.
Oh my
God!
Your dad cutting the turkey with the electric knife.
And you're basically saying that he won't remember it.
Right.
Wonder
They put a little plastic.
They put a little plastic
nub on it that once it heals, it pops off in about a week.
If I had the capabilities of kissing mine right now, I would. I'd
you
break
should.
my back
Right now,
I would try. I've tried it. It's bad. I was in traction for 2 weeks. Everybody's giving it a run. A very awkward position. A very awkward position. Brady, I don't know if you've ever potato balled up. You might not have the build for it.
You got the short torso, though.
Have you done it? Legs overhead, trying to get that thing going?
Tried it, yeah.
Did you?
Yeah.
You've tried to throw your own in your mouth? I don't.
No.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. So you haven't tried it?
No, because...
Eighth grade for me.
Oh, yeah. Multiple tries.
Oh, yeah. So close.
Never once.
So
I think
close.
you're too round. I think you have to be a slender pipe cleaner type boy. You've done it.
I've tried.
Yep. Everybody who's had the opportunity to say, I think I can bend over and do this. A little flexibility.
You look at your dog doing it, and you're like, God damn it. Lucky son of a bitch.
Lucky. I wish my spine did that.
2 police officers in Cape Town, South Africa are in trouble. They were at the jailhouse, and one of the inmates escaped. So they kind of panicked, like, oh, we got to fix this. So they went outside, randomly grabbed someone on the street and put him in the jail cell so they wouldn't get in trouble.
Yeah.
Oh, it's missing.
Fill a quota. They had a number to hit, and they hit it.
Yep. They found out.
Was it Ryan Lochte? Did they just finally
Not
get him?
yet.
Oh,
No.
Get him. Eventually they'll get him.
He does it at the tail end of the game.
That's true.
Most of the time.
He doesn't start him off.
This is a little rundown of stories. This is from Reddit. Some of the dumbest things doctors have heard from patients. Example, a guy showed up at the ER with a minor cut, and there was red powder all over his hand. Turned out he put paprika on it to stop bleeding.
Ooh.
This one's solid. A lady called the doctor and asked if her hemorrhoid cream would still work on vacation because she read you're only supposed to apply it locally.
That can't be real.
That's awesome, though.
If it is, she is the hottest chick ever with hemorrhoids. With hemorrhoids. I'm throwing that stipulation in there.
That's an oxymoron, Brett.
You give me a girl that dumb, she's super hot, I'll take the grapevine. You give me a couple bubbles in the back, I'll just ignore it. I'll ignore it until they go away. We'll put a little Camphofenique on that and some of that localized cream she hates.
You've said that before. Doesn't that hurt?
Shrinks them right down.
No, but the pain.
You get a Hemi under the hood. Just a little on there. And
little
then
what?
Camphofenique.
What is that?
Wasn't that from
That's
JJ
stings.
originally?
That's
JJ told me about that. JJ had to wear girls' maxi pads in his underwear for a little while. His were so bad. You didn't know that?
He had the grapes of wrath.
Yeah, JJ had Justin Vineyards from Paso Robles going back there. And made a girl at work go over to the store and buy him a bunch of thick old lady pads. And he put it in his underwear because he was 5. He was a heavy bleeder. Yeah. And he put those in there. And then he found Camphofenique and he put them on there. Shrunk them right up. Now, I don't know how healthy that is, but it had to be better than what he was dealing with. Whew. And I've had a Hemi under the hood. And you know what I did? I put the Campho on there, went back, finger dabbed it right onto the thing, felt it shrink, and then I made a 7-layer dip for a potluck. Because that's why you don't eat that stuff, Brady.
Was that the one? It was good.
You just don't know what people are doing at home.
A baby had a really bad diaper rash because the mom had been pouring water into the diapers before putting them on. Mm-hmm. She said she thought she was supposed to because diaper ads always show people pouring liquids in the diapers.
True. Oh. Wow. I still like the apply locally lady.
There's some real dumbasses out there.
Welcome to the world, Brett.
Well, daytime. Welcome to not.
I thought it
being
was
up
just
at night.
overnight.
No. It continues on after the sun goes up.
Europe is dealing with a big heat wave right now, and the owner of a mattress store in Ireland just announced that he's not accepting sweaty boob money anymore.
Sweaty
Sweaty
boob money.
boob money.
I thought you said boob bunny.
Yeah.
Bad
His
bunny.
name is
Bad bunny.
Mattress Mick.
Uh-huh.
He claims it's a real problem. He says his employees
Isn't that a
shouldn't have
slur?
to deal with it. Mattress Mick?
Come on down, I'm the mattress Mick. Come on
Yeah.
down. Here's only a little puke and feces on this here mattress. This one's been covered up in my own seeds.
Said the cash they've been getting lately is even sweatier than normal,
Ew.
so he's banning it. He put up a sign that says no bra money.
If you pull it
The
out of your
reactions
bra,
are mixed.
he won't take it.
Yeah. Some people agree with him, think it's gross.
It is
But
gross.
other people say banning it is unfair because a lot of women's clothes don't have pockets.
Hey, money's
Just shop
money.
somewhere else, and if it's that big deal,
Come on down to the Mattress Mick. We're doing so great here at the Mattress Mick that we don't need your sweaty crap money.
there's got to be other Micks in
Yeah.
Ireland that's selling mattresses. It's not just him.
Yeah. We here at Mattress Max will take your boob money. Not like that awful Mattress Mick. Your Mattress Mick, he comes with the mattress. And that's right. You get your own drunken Irishman comes with the mattress. I get to lay on it all the time. It's half mine.
John, please put out a disclaimer because I think I literally saw 10 listeners just wreck their cars on the freeway trying to kiss their own junk.
Yeah, it happens. That's what one
In the
guy said.
car?
One guy said, isn't it awful that every time you guys talk about flipping your legs up over your head to try to do that to your D, there's 2% of the audience going, gotta turn over. Watch this. You bastards.
San Francisco is looking to replace their public trash cans throughout the city. Currently, they have 3 models in the contest that they're running to decide on. Each one of the models costs $20,000 a piece.
What are they?
For a
They
trash
want
can?
3,000 public trash cans.
A can.
Yep. The city notes that while the prototypes will cost up to $20,000 a piece, they'll have them mass produced. So the price should come down a little bit.
Yeah.
But a lot of people are saying,
By the
really,
way-
we want to put that money in there. What it'll do is the tech part of it is it'll notify the public workers
Right.
that the trash can's full.
Oh, well, but that's what Tuesday means. You come pick it up when it's full. By the way, I don't know why you guys don't ever come in here and go, you did it again, Holmberg. Well done. You were right again.
Recycling.
Gilbert.
Yep.
Who's been on this for years, Brady? It didn't.
You
make
have.
That's exactly right. And I got crap for it. And here we go again. Potlucks, sunscreen, and now this. Gilbert basically said, man, that dickhead over at KUPD's been right the whole time. We've been hauling this recycling to the exact same place as your trash for years. We're not going to do it anymore. They got some new thing. Where you
No
gotta-
glass.
Right. They're
It
changing
came
it
out
all.
earlier
up.
in the week,
Look,
but it's like, then what do you no
nothing can go in it.
Yeah,
You have to
shopping
do,
bags, the
it's
plastic
a job.
bags.
Recycling in the blue bin's a job because in my head when they said, we'll start a recycling program, I'm like, where'd you build the new recycling dump center? Oh, we didn't. Where are you taking this? Oh, over to the dump. We have people on the conveyor belt sorting it out. I'm like, no, you don't.
You can't
Don't
put that
lie.
plastic in there.
You're doing
It
the
still
best
has
you can.
food on it.
But yeah, oh, you can't have a pizza box that's
Yeah.
been used. You can't have caps on water bottles. You can't have the logo on things that you have to unwrap. That's more of a job. I'm
See,
like,
I didn't know any of that stuff.
nobody
Like, yeah.
does because it's a jobs program. They bought a bunch of trucks and they hired more people to do recycling. So now, and not just once a week, but twice a week, somebody drives around in your neighborhood and they're employing them. It's a great program for that, but call it what it is because there's no recycling going on. Not to the length you think. Sure, they're getting some of it out there because they have to pretend it's a thing, the real easy stuff. But if you ever read what you can't put in there,
Your spam mail, any envelope that has a window on it, no.
Really? Oh, I always put that in there.
oh yeah, the little plastic windows
Yeah.
can't go. Yeah, it's crazy. And I put metal and dog poop in mine, and never once have they called and go, "You've mucked up the entire works of this pristine operation we got going on." So Gilbert basically said, "That's enough. It's causing more of a." And they basically admitted what I've been saying. It all goes to the dump. So these little blue trash bags next to your black trash bags at work. I was here once when the cleaning crew was just taking all the bags and putting it in the same bag. They're not even wasting time.
They just go
Merging them.
through.
Yeah.
They just go through, take the aluminum cans out, cash them in, and then throw the rest of it away.
Smart.
Yeah.
It's the only thing that makes sense. So again, but to me, it's like it makes tons of sense to say you didn't hire or build anything new. How are these trucks taking this to the exact same spot? And you guys you don't have enough people to sort out 4 million different trash bags.
Yeah.
You can't do it with all the rules, so it's not a thing.
Well, now that we found out cows can break down plastic, that maybe we
feed it to them.
Grind it up.
And there's the other thing. Why don't we have cows hanging around the dump the whole time?
Yeah.
But that's a pasture.
I don't know if they'll straight up eat a 2-liter bottle or not. They grind it up and put in some chow. Now
there's food all over the place out there. You put some strays out. You put the feral cats. Build big fence, and every dump has feral cats and cattle.
30-year-old Ryan Dodd. He's Canadian. He was on trial last week for something that happened in 2019. He was busted at a horse stable in Ottawa around 3 a.m. back in, I believe it was November of 2019. Caught with his pants down, standing next to a pony. He was completely engorged and lubed up.
Wow.
Car went down. He claimed he only broke into the stable to pleasure himself.
Sure.
Even though it was covered in lube, and he said the horse had nothing to do with it.
The horse had nothing to do with it.
The cops got there before he was able to molest the tiny horse.
If you're forced to say that phrase to authorities, you are in a bad spot. Oh, no. The horse has nothing to do with it. Ignore that.
But the owner said it smelled like massage oil for several days.
That's pretty good.
I've got some science news.
Here we go.
All week. I got
hot mics.
I was on a phone call yesterday. How come you're not mad at Toledo like you are everyone else? He's the one who screwed up. I'm like, if I was mad at him every time he screwed up, I'd never not be mad. I'm a happy person, goddammit. I try not to talk to Toledo that much. That's all I'd be is mad.
Thanks.
Hello, my friends. I'm Professor Brady Bogan in the Science News. We now know Mars used to have a magnetic field like Earth, but lost it.
Oh, boy. In the divorce?
I guess so. And the Hubble telescope is working again after being offline for a month. In pet news, a study found dogs are better than little kids at figuring out if you're lying or not.
Let me tell you this. Dogs are better than little kids in every category.
Absolutely.
Except mowing the lawn when they're 12. But you got to get there, and I'm not interested. I'll hire a guy for that.
This might be the biggest science story of the week. Some say decades. AI has now mapped out almost every protein in the human body, or what we call the building blocks of life. And the company behind it posted all the data online for free. That means scientists all over the world have access. So it's a huge moment in medicine that could help cure a whole bunch of diseases. It's also already mapped out proteins for things like yeast and E. coli. So it could help do some other stuff too, like create better crops to feed more people or develop green enzymes to break down plastic.
Wow. What are we waiting for?
That's your science news!
That's great.
Let's get to some Brady videos. The first one, let's go with the seagull. A girl on a couple of girls
this
on
is
the
fantastic. I
slingshot.
saw this on the news last night.
Yeah.
I would have lost my mind. She keeps it together.
This happened.
Is she? There was a pretty good scream.
No,
there.
I mean, she's going to scream. She's on a super fast
She
ride.
discarded it. Pretty. Not a big deal.
Okay, so bottom line is this girl's on one of those lay down and shoot you into space rides.
Yeah, the slingshot.
And it's, I don't know what, Knott's Berry Farm?
Shot ride at
Is it
Maury's Piers in Wildwood, New Jersey.
So it's a permanent place. This is okay. So it's bolted into the earth.
Right.
Yep.
It's not a carnival at Food City. So she's on this thing. She's strapped in. You got to turn your science off.
That's your science news.
And about halfway through, this thing's going breakneck speeds towards the moon, and a bird attaches itself to her neck.
It flies right into it.
I mean, that face of hers is just the worst. And now she can't stop laughing because it's a nightmare. It's a nightmare for her and the bird. Like, I can't imagine what the bird's
bird's wedged.
Right. You don't know what it is. You got to remember, like, that just happened. Like, something just
I
attacked
should
her
have
neck.
ended with that one.
It is the worst. They interviewed the girl. I mean, you look at her face. That bird just, it's right into her trachea, her eyes. What do I do? Is this part of the ride?
Oh,
the bird flies away.
To fly away.
The bird's fine.
And she's thinking, is this going to happen again?
But he's got to be thinking, where the hell did you come from?
It's a complete bird strike on that ride.
It is insane. Remember when Fabio got trounced by that goose?
Yeah.
He didn't break his nose or
Yeah,
something?
busted his face out. Nobody ever looked to see where the goose went. Like, that goose's news was crazy. Like, I ran into some gigantic woman on a ride.
I waited till we
What?
spun over.
This is her
and then
talking
I
about it.
quickly took
Oh, no. This, all right.
Oh,
Damn it. The video's off.
it happened so quick.
Bird girl. Now, here's the
This
next
guy on
guy.
a 10-speed.
Oh! Is he trying to
And
jump
he
his
does a
10-speed?
face rake on the I mean, at least a 50-foot slide on the
On his
face.
face
and
on the
shoulder.
street.
Oh, my God.
Wait a minute. Why is there a crowd watching any man ride a 10-speed?
Well, he must be coming.
Oh, that's not a 10-speed.
downhill.
He's got a mountain bike.
Doing something.
Is he? I don't know
kinda-
what's going on with that. Yeah, that's the weird. All right, so
Drifted.
yeah, what is that? That's at least 50 feet face rash and no helmet.
Yeah.
Idiot.
You can find that on the Snail Masters IG account.
Yeah, there's some good ones on that one.
Yeah. Digging on the snail master. So you know what good Instagrams look like, and yet
Hit him where it hurts.
We haven't had much on Boss KUPD
thank
lately.
God. Well, we've
I got a
never had
couple
anything
waiting.
on Boss KUPD.
You-
Oh,
oh.
you do? You got a couple you're editing?
Waiting?
Yeah, I'm working on
Try
it.
to make them worse. You got your team on it. You know what happened? He had editors in there, but they dropped dead from boredom editing it, so they haven't gotten it ready.
Lost one to playing bridge over at the senior community center.
What?
So bored.
Oh, I see. I don't know what it was.
This
See,
guy-
this is the type of
this
crap he
guy's
puts
in,
on his Instagram. Here we go.
Flip-flops, trying to cross over some mud, so he has to take the flip-flops off and then cross over.
I'm going to get across.
He's going to walk on mud.
I'm going to get my... Look, my trousers are getting dirty.
Right, you're walking in mud, you moron.
Look at the state of my feet. I've got to try and get over there.
This is set up.
Yeah, this
It's
does
gotta
this.
be.
You could walk. Whoa, that's like a 40-foot hole.
All right, maybe not a setup.
He fell into the. That's not, even if it is set up, it's well done.
good.
Well done, indeed.
Look at the state
I
of your
knew-
trousers.
I'm going to get my... Look, my trousers are getting dirty. Look at the state of my feet. I've got to try and get over there.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a good setup. I mean,
it's a
well
great setup. You should have, if it was real, tried to jump to that little island. He's
Right.
about a foot away. He could
Right.
have made that jump. And the fact they're filming it tells
And
me
somebody
so.
filming
Yeah,
from the
right,
side
yeah.
with the perfect angle.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
They were willing to do this, but that's still
It
a
made
pretty
the
good,
cut. I
pretty good
still
joke.
chuckled at
Yeah,
it.
it's funny.
we got.
Oh,
I think there's. That might have been it.
That was it. Yeah, that was it. That's it, Brady. That's all we got.
And that's it.
I wish the news for real would end like that sometime.
So is that it?
Sure. That's the last of the Channel 15 news.
Thanks, Steve.
Thanks, everyone. That's, I think, was that? We're all done here. Have a great night.
Waiting on confirmation from the booth.
Bye-bye. Thanks, Steve Irvin.
Just once.
More science news next Friday.
We're out of time. Either that or it's like, tonight in Scottsdale. Oh, the music. Come on.
Play him off.
Yeah. No, dummy. He's waiting for his cue from his producer.
Yeah.
He's not ready. The producer's like, oh, have it. Hang on a second, Steve. But now I have to fill time. The producer said, what? Tonight he put his fingers in what? 11. I love that guy. Steve Irvin is my favorite newsman ever. Best teases of all time. All right.
Guy
That's it.
says, John, I appreciate the conversation this morning. I too tried self-oral as a kid.
Yeah.
It worked, but barely,
Yeah.
and it made me gay. And he sends
He's
the
gay now?
sends the gay flag.
Oh, he's homosexual. It didn't make you gay.
That's what he says.
It did not. Because I got mine to the, like, my lips could, you know when an orangutan, like, reaches for a finger?
Right turn, Clyde.
Right, you know when they use their lips as a reacher?
You got that?
I got to that. And then we made contact. Like, we had first contact. I'm like, it's going to happen. We're back. And then I realized that once I got to that point, that's as far as I could go.
Oh, that's from Michael, our defacer.
Oh, Legault?
Yeah.
It did not make you gay. You were gay way before that. Look, Michael Gaga.
That was the moment.
You were born that way.
Michael Gaga.
Yeah. Because if trying to blow your
Damn it, we lost Bert on that one.
Yeah. Sorry, Brett.
I thought we were done.
In fact, Michael came out and kissed the doctor's wang.
That's it. That's it, right?
That's how you're gay. That's how you know you're gay. When the doctor was like, he's a boy. Mm-hmm. Anyway, it's 8:10. There you go. That is your Brady Report, brought to you by Hooters and Mick Ultra. It's 98.
Arizona's most powerful rock radio station. He said, fully erect. 98 KUPD.
You've been listening to Holmberg's Morning Sickness Podcast, brought to you by our friends at Eric's Family Barbecue in Avondale. Meet, mesquite, repeat. Eric'sFamilyBBQ.com.